Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel, G-Man Movie Reviews. I'm Garrett, and every week I'm going to be coming at you with a movie review. And to start things off, we're going to have a theme of titles available on Netflix Instant. So today for my first review, I'm starting with 1992 movie Glengarry Glen. Has a stellar cast. It's got Al Pacino, Kevin Spacey, Alec, Baldwin, you've got Jack Lemmon, Ed Harris, just a great cast all around. It's directed by James Foley, and basically the plot of this movie is you've got about four guys who are real estate salesmen, and I'm not going to get into a crazy amount of detail, but basically they're working over the course of a day to chase various leads down and to kind of like win an office challenge / competition to keep their jobs and, you know, sell these leads on real estate gigs. Now, this movie and the script is based off of a play, and that's really how the movie actually plays out. You know, when you're watching it, it's almost like you're watching a play at a theater, because there's a lot of really strong dialogues and monologues, specifically one towards the beginning with Alec Baldwin, and one more towards the end from Al Pacino. It kind of reminded me of like Scent of a Woman is hoo-ah, like he's, you know, really passionate and into it. And Baldwin's speech, you know, it's always be closing is his famous motto from this movie. And yeah, I mean, you've just got really good dialogue between the characters. Another thing that I like about this movie is there's a good theme of morality. And what I mean by that is it's almost like you can't really decide who's right and who's wrong at times. You get a good perspective of, you know, the side of the company and how it's treating its employees, you know, these salesmen, the side of the salesman in terms of how they treat the people that they sell to and how they view the company, and also the side of the customer, which is the side that I'm usually on, and that's like, you know, from the perspective of, oh, this annoying salesman is going to call me. So the director and the story does a good job of really presenting all the sides, and, you know, you really feel kind of almost passionate from all sides of point of view, which it's not biased, and, you know, I enjoy it for that reason. And I guess, you know, overall in terms of the execution, it's just impressive the way they put this movie together. You can tell it was made on a small budget. There's no huge sets here. It's mostly like around the office and, you know, kind of a small space. And, you know, the focus is more on the characters and, like I said before, the dialogue. You've got, you know, four, you know, main salesmen. Once again, it's Ed Harris, you've got Al Pacino, you've got Jack Lemmon, and Alan Arkin's the last one. And they each have different personalities, and, you know, it kind of creates good dialogue between all the four of them. And Kevin Spacey's the boss, so, you know, he's got his own personality. And, you know, it's really just a strong story through its characters and doesn't rely on, you know, visuals like a lot of movies do, or, you know, crazy action. It's just, you know, great dialogue and you know, interesting, you know, relationships between these people. And that's actually another strength of this movie, is that it kind of has a timeless feel to it. Even though it was made in the early 90s, you could watch this movie into the future and it really won't feel dated, other than maybe like payphones here and there and some of the cars that are in the movie. And then lastly, one thing I want to say is this movie's edited really well. It comes in at about 100 minutes, and there's really no time wasted. It doesn't feel like a long movie at all. You know, everything really kind of builds on the story, and, you know, I wouldn't have really cut anything out if I was editing this movie or directing this movie. So in total, I'd recommend giving Glengarry Glen a shot on Netflix Instant. I think it's a solid title, and on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. So thanks for watching this review, and like I said, I'll be coming at you every week with a new review. I think we're going to stick with the Netflix Instant reviews for now. So if you like this channel, please feel free to subscribe to it, and let me know what you think of Glengarry Glen if you've seen it. And thanks for watching.